Okay. So my mind has been like just racing lately, I guess, with so many different ideas and thoughts, um, just about life and how we live it, you know? Um, I feel like as a society, we could do so much better, you know? Um, we could just choose to be kind, you know? If we all just decided to start choosing kindness, choosing love in every situation, every single one. If we could just decide to do that, can you imagine how much better the world would be? We could build a literal utopia, you know? While I don't think that everyone in the government is necessarily ill intentioned, um, I think many people go into politics believing that they're going to make a difference. And I think they quickly find out that it's very difficult to change things, even from within, or I guess especially from within. Um, I feel like when it comes to tradition in government and the way that we're governed, um, tradition is something that's really held on to, you know? And there's a tradition of certain groups being treated preferentially over others, you know, whether it be based on race, class, religion, sexuality, gender identification, whatever it is, you know, it's not always just about race, but how we interact as a community with these hierarchical, 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 whatever the word is. But we have these hierarchies that we feel we need to adhere to, you know, because that's the status quo. That's just the way it's been. So since that's the way it's been, we got to keep it that way. That's tradition, you know? And there's this unwillingness to acknowledge that the way it's been is bad, you know, because we don't want to be seen as people that would be okay with something that's bad, you know? So change has to be the bad guy. Change has to be what we try to avoid. But just think of evolution, right? If there was never any change, we wouldn't be here right now. Change has to happen. It's inevitable. You know, we can't continue to live this way. We can't continue to live looking through the lens of hate and fear. All we have to do is love each other. That's it. Be kind, compassionate. Just love each other. If we could all just decide to be okay with everyone's differences, can you imagine if we could all just accept people for who they are and allow them to be who they say they are, you know? There is no prescription that we all have to take for how we should be living our lives. We can all be unique individuals and live happily alongside each other. We don't all have to like the same things. We don't have to see everything the same way. Accepting my lifestyle doesn't mean that you have to take it on. Just means that you understand that I want to experience life differently than you do. And that's okay. You know? We can just love each other and be kind and be understanding. And that's it. Just with that alone, so much can change. Just start with love and compassion, understanding. You know, we give so much power away just by living like this, you know. We have people in power that want us to be afraid and want us to be divided. Because divided, our power is gone. When we're divided, then we need the politicians to figure out a way to unite us. Which, I mean, I don't understand why that's so difficult. You know, it's basic skills we teach in kindergarten. Sharing is caring, right? Be nice to your neighbors, hands and feet to yourself. Simple stuff. Use kind words. You know, it's not hard. We can all do it. We're all capable of it. Actions have consequences. People need to be held accountable. No matter what your job title, no matter what your status is, no matter how much money you have, no matter your gender, your color, your place in the church, accountability matters. And accountability needs to be doled out equally. There should be no exceptions to it. I shouldn't have a job that justifies me killing someone. That's not okay. No matter what my job is, I need to be held accountable for my actions. And that's it. We accept each other, allow everyone to just be who they want to be. And we hold people accountable. We love each other, treat each other with kindness. And decide that we're going to work together to move forward in life. And if we can all come together, then we can lead ourselves. We can choose the people that we want to be in office. We ourselves can be in office. Huh. We need more real people to hold office. doctors, nurses, teachers, Publix managers, Walmart managers, real people with regular jobs who know what we real people need. People that are in touch with us here down on the ground. Like, people that have our best interests at heart because they're their interests too. Right now, we're in a system that relies on people suffering. It needs people at the bottom. We can't have people at the top if there's no one underneath them. We need to switch to a system where we all stand side by side. We don't have people on top telling us what we're supposed to do, how we're supposed to live. We make decisions together as a collective. Let's just try and be kind to each other and love each other and spread love as much as you can and kindness and be more understanding. Let's try not to judge so much or be so quick to judge. Yeah. So those are my thoughts from my head. I've got a lot more, but they're all swirling around and eventually they'll come out. But I guess today, let's just start with being kind.